Welcome back to an in-depth playthrough of Myth 2 Chimera. We have successfully saved the Baron and foiled Carilla's devious plot. Now that we know about her assassination attempt, we will be taking the fight straight to her fortress. The journal for this mission is the words of Carilla performing some sort of evil ritual.
Child of darkness, I summon you. Lord of night, I summon you. Creature of the sixth abyss, I summon and invoke you. By the blood of my father, by the flames of the pit, I call you to me. I need your help, Lord. My father's killers are attacking. They have joined forces with the Baron I sought to use against them. They will soon storm this very stronghold you helped me build. No, Lord, I know. I do not doubt. But they are coming closer. Fenris and that foolish priest. All the jackals that gnawed my father's bones. I will have them dead. Great One, I need power. These illusions will ensnare the unwary, but Fenris will not be fooled for long. Give me power to take my vengeance. Thank you, Lord. Soon I will lay Kieran's shade to rest. At last.
It seems that Carilla is summoning some sort of dark creature. We will learn that this creature is named the Fiend. Yes, it is the same creature that the Baron's father died to in the final battle. Ironically, it was actually Carilla who wrote that letter, so our heroes could have caught a glimpse of what she was up to from that hint. Carilla is seeking vengeance from the death of her father, it seems. That is why she is seeking the aid of the Fiend. She blames Fenris, Forebear Silent Oak, and the wolves for her father's death. So that is what all this is about. At the end of the journal, she says that she will lay Kieran's shade to rest at last. In the journal, she says that she needs power because her illusions will not fool Fenris for long. It seems that she was not originally planning to summon the Fiend, but is doing so as a last resort. She seems to be panicking now that her assassination plot has failed. Ironically, her attempt to assassinate the Baron may have been her downfall. The Baron has joined forces with Fenris, and they are marching on her fortress. In this mission, we will get Berserks on our side, which are clearly aid from the Baron. Now, where exactly is Carilla's fortress? The objective for this mission tells us to seek out and invade Carilla's river fortress, so it has to be along the river somewhere. In the mission, we will start in a mountainous region covered in snow. I would guess that this means her river fortress is somewhere along the cloud spine or some other mountainous region. Again, the game doesn't really tell us where anything is, so it is wide open to interpretation. The original proposal I talked about in the first video suggests that Badlands originally intended for the fortress to be the one on the island on the myth map, but this idea was clearly abandoned. How did Fenris find this fortress? Well, it is possible that they knew where the fortress was and have been heading that way when they got their fake message from the Baron. After all, they had seen illusions of Carilla early on. The main hole in this is that when they first saw Carilla, Fenris did not know who she was, and so you would think it would be unlikely that they knew where her fortress was. There is also the fact that Forebear Silent Oak likely saw this fortress in his visions. Another possibility is that the Baron knew who Carilla was. Regardless of how they knew where her fortress was, one thing is clear. They would not have had enough forces to assault the keep without the help from the Baron. For new units in this mission, we will be facing the Skeleton Horde. Here's what the Chimera website says about them. The Forgotten Warriors. These forgotten men once made the battlefields rain with blood, but after their death, they were long forgotten and now seek vengeance for their death. You can tell this website needs some spell checking pretty bad. Anyways, the skeletons can be difficult to fight because they are fast units and attack in masses. You won't be able to easily kill them with your dwarves like the Thrall. Instead, your best bet is to throw a grenade into the mass and let your melee clean them up. They are much softer than the Thrall, and you can easily kill a large portion of them with some well-placed grenades. The skeletons have a couple of flavored texts that tell us more about them. And again, a foul stench swirled across the tattered ground, and a wicked army arose from the dust, rotten in nature and purpose. And to our horror, our comrades slain at the Battle of Wardoon rose from the wretched soil, an army against us. Like I said in a previous video, this is the only place where the Battle of Wardoon comes up, so there isn't much to say about it. In case you didn't catch it, we knew that Corilla would have had some sort of skeleton warriors because they were in Forebear's vision from the first journal. Now that we know a little bit about what we are up against, let's jump to the mission.
Alright guys, here we are in the Chimera mission. Seek out and invade Corilla's river fortress. Defeat her undead minions. You must keep the hero Forebear, Silent Oak, Fenris, and Neric alive. This level is pretty easy, but let's get going.
The goal is in sight! One final effort is all that remains!
Aye, but what of the cost? We have paid dearly to get even this far.
Victory will be worth the price.
Okay.
Do not falter now.
Alright, so we got a good chunk of guys here.
Yeah, I'm moving.
At the beginning, the main thing we gotta worry about is some goals, plus goals. There'll be some groups of
Yes, sir.
oh, there's also some of these skeletons, which they're kind of a pain, but
Make a hole. Alright.
Move there.
Yeah!
there's also some Thrall that came up behind, but our Berserk started taking care of
Yeah!
Let's go.
them. There's no problem for our Berserks.
Okay.
Those guys that appear behind.
Let's go.
Stand
Move
clear.
there. Move there. Move there.
Yes.
And there's those Thrall.
Yeah! Make up your mind.
Yeah.
Alright, first group done. Oh,
Stand clear.
they're already on the way.
Yes, sir.
See if that works.
Got
Hopefully it doesn't have us.
Get back up. Let's go.
Alright, we're good. I was trying to get Fenris ahead, but they kind of came before I could get Fenris up here. Because Fenris can kind of eat some of these pus. Alright, there is some more enemies up here that I want to kite. I think. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe that is it.
Move here. Move
I thought there was some
Moving.
more
I'm moving.
skeletons that would come, but maybe we're ready to go down here. So once you come down here, I think kind of each of these pathways has a bunch of enemies that will rise up, whether you go one way or the other. So it's kind of smart to only go one of these kind of paths and not go through all of them. But because there's those enemies there, let's see.
Yeah.
Like I said, I didn't
Okay.
practice this a lot, but I'm hoping that I can just maybe get them to come out with these berserks.
Yeah. Over
Let's see if that
here.
works.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not sure what.
I'm moving.
Yep,
I'm
it did.
moving. I'm moving. Yeah. I'm moving. Over. I'm moving. Let's go. Let's go. I'm
Look
moving.
at that.
Yeah.
Make up your mind.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna leave my Fenris over here.
Yeah.
Some enemies or goals decide to come from
Step aside.
from this direction. While Thrall.
Move over. Step aside.
Move here. Move there.
Stand clear. Move over.
Stand clear.
Mic up, ya moron.
Step aside.
Mic up.
Alright, just some patrols there. So I think we might be good to run through here.
Let's go.
Let's
Yeah.
see.
Over here. Over here. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. I'm moving. I'm moving. I'm moving.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm moving.
Okay, goals.
Stand clear. Stand clear. Step aside.
See.
Move here. Move there. Mic up, ya moron. Yes. Move here. Yes. Mic up, ya moron. Move here. Move
Alright,
there.
that worked out well.
Move here. Move here. Mic up, ya moron.
Let's go. Let's go. Yeah.
Alright, so we're through
I'm
here
moving.
and we're kind of into this kind of brownish area. Oh, looks like we got some company.
Yes.
Yeah.
Move here. Move there. Okay.
Die.
Yes.
Yes.
Move over.
Not sure if they have any plus. Hopefully not. No.
Mic
I
up,
thought
ya
maybe those guys didn't have plus. I knew there were some groups that didn't have plus.
I'm moving. Over here. Yeah.
Okay, there is a group of like Thrall and Fetch in here
Mic up, ya
that
mind.
we gotta worry about.
Let's go.
And we might go. We might kite him with Fenris. Oh, not Thrall. They're skeleton warriors. That's right. But we're gonna get them to come after us. And then this is gonna give some distance, you know, between each type of unit.
Okay.
Hopefully, this way we can deal with this.
Move there,
Oh
move
no,
there.
they don't want to. They don't
Mic
want to
up,
come
ya
that far.
mind.
You gonna come?
Yes, sir.
I guess they
Okay.
don't want to come. We'll have to come
Let's
up a little
go.
bit.
Mic up, ya mind.
Yeah. I'm moving.
Yes.
Yeah.
Move there.
Yes.
There we go. Now we're good to go. So there's two of these groups kind of on the beach.
Okay.
I'm moving.
Mic up, ya mind.
Got it.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Kill.
Oh, yeah.
Die.
We'll just let these guys clean them up.
Okay.
go.
Okay, that's that group. I think we could also have kited them with Narek, because Narek has the really long bow, and so like he has time to get back. But there is this kind of like intersection here. If you kind of step in this intersection, then the enemy will, well, right here, this didn't run up here, then the enemy is going to chase him. If you get within there's got to be some polygon there that is triggering them. There's also some whites that come from the beach, so.
Make up your mind. Yes, sir. Yes, make up your mind. Make up.
Got it. Okay.
Yes, move here, move there. Yes, sir.
Oh, looks like we got a bunch of guys coming from this
Okay.
direction.
Yes, sir.
Stand
Make
clear.
up
That's
your
terrible.
Yes, sir.
That's terrible.
Casualty.
Okay. I think maybe let's get more down here,
Okay.
because there's obviously another group of skeletons that decide to come at us. Quite obviously. If we come down, maybe we'll get kind of back
Yes,
in this
sir.
corner.
Let's go.
There we go. I mean, we could lay some satchels for those skeletons too if we wanted, but I think I'm not gonna bother with it. We're gonna let them back up a little bit, then we're gonna come up. Give ourselves a little bit more distance. Now all havoc is coming. This will allow the skeletons to get here a little bit earlier than
Make up your mind.
those fetch. Hopefully these skeletons arrive before those fetch get here, so we can just focus on them.
Move there. Yes, sir. Make up your mind. Move here, move there. Yes, sir.
You know what? We probably could go back and deal with these. Maybe I gotta go back and deal with some of these skeletons
Yes,
before
sir.
I trigger the. Because I think what might be going on is I think there might be some skeletons back here I need to trigger, and that might be the problem. Because normally you would kill these guys. So let's try this. It's kind of dumb that they just trigger all these guys to come, honestly, when you get there to that spot. I think it's these guys coming back up here, though. Well, I guess I can't go into this crevice. I think I gotta stay on this one. Oh. I mean, it might be some activating these skeleton warriors is bringing those goals too. That could be the problem. We'll see if there's goals coming from over here.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes. Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay, there's that group. Let's see if there's any other skeleton groups back here. Because I did feel like I missed out on some skeletons early on, and apparently they trigger once you get to that polygon at the river crossing, so. Look at all those single
Yes,
file
sir.
skeletons.
Yes. Move here.
Okay, now we should be good to take out this fetch group. I did not realize, you know, because when I tested this map, I killed those guys, so I didn't realize that
I'm
they would
moving.
get triggered from that polygon by the river crossing. I guess it's kind of like a land bridge. Here they come.
Yes. Okay. Move here.
Die!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Move here. Move there. Make up your mind.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Make up your mind.
I think there are still more whites
Let's
coming.
go.
I think there's someone kind of on each side of the crossing, so we got the ones
Move
closer.
here. Move there.
So I do think there's some more coming,
Yes.
but we got plenty of time to deal with these thrall first. So.
Yes. Move here. Move there.
Sweet. Got him.
Yes, sir. Make up your mind. Move here. Move here. Move here. Move there. Yes, yes, sir. Move here, move there. Yes, sir. Move here, move there.
All right. All right, cleaned up that mess.
Yeah.
I think
let's
we're
go.
good to
I'm
go
moving.
all the way
I'm
to
moving. I'm
this river
moving.
crossing.
Over here. Let's go. I'm moving. Yeah. Yeah. I'm moving.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
There's some whites that come out of the river, so I'm kind of want to go up slow. I think if I step up my archers like they'll come out of like, let's see.
I'm
We'll
moving.
just take our time crossing. There they are.
Ready. Moving. Stand clear. Move over. Got it. Stand clear.
There we go. I think there are more whites than just those, though. I mean, the person that made this
Okay.
Badlands, they really put a lot of whites right here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Move over.
Let's go.
I have a feeling one's gonna come out over here, but maybe not. Yeah, maybe we're good.
Let's go.
Step aside.
Let's go.
Okay.
I move.
All right.
Make way for the dwarf.
Die!
Move over. Stand clear.
Yes.
So we're sitting really good right now.
go.
So here we got her fortress, and there's a bunch of these skeletons on the walls, and we want to deal with them before we go inside the fortress.
Yeah, I'm moving.
So Narek can kind of shoot them, and that will kind of trigger them to come down. It triggers this group to come down, and it actually triggers another group. Where's my other dwarf? Okay, guys.
Make up your mind.
I'm moving.
Move here, move there. Move here, move. Move here, move.
Yes.
Make up your mind. Yeah.
Okay. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Move here,
I'm moving.
move there.
So it's not too hard to deal with them, as you can tell. There's probably a couple more groups that we got to deal
I'm
with.
moving.
I'm still gonna come from this
Okay.
way, but
I'm moving.
I think some might come. I don't remember where the other ones come from. Like, there's always like two groups that come down. Some coming from this way, and some coming from that way. Okay.
I'm moving.
Yes, sir.
Stand
Okay.
clear.
We'll do it.
Get it. Make it. Move. Make up your mind. Move here, move there.
Yes.
Get him.
Okay. Move here, move.
There we go. Okay, how we're doing? Okay, this dwarf took a few hits. They kind of came like almost. I think it ended up being 3 groups that time. I wasn't really ready for that.
Let's go.
There might be. I don't think there's any whites if you go around the edge. I don't remember seeing any.
Move here,
Yeah.
move there. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Make up.
Alright, I think there's going to be some coming from down here, because I have a
Let's go.
feeling what it is like, it's like one group on the opposite side or something, I don't know. Like there's some coming from inside the fort too.
Yes, sir. Yes. Okay. Yes, up.
Kill.
Make way for the dwarf.
Move
Make up. Okay. Make up.
Pretty easy for the berserks to clean up when there's not a lot of them.
I'm moving.
These guys are pretty dangerous, like,
Let's go.
And-
Yeah. Let's go.
like
I'm
if there's a
moving.
large group of them
Yeah.
and you try to fight them in
Yeah.
melee,
Yeah.
they're pretty strong,
Yeah.
but they're weak to the grenades, so
Let's go. Let's go. Over
you blow
here.
them up.
Let's
There's
go.
just a little bit of pain because they're kind of like
I'm
a
moving.
good melee unit and they're
I'm
fast,
moving.
so trying to blow them
Yeah.
all up with grenades is
Let's go.
a little bit
Yeah.
difficult. So
I'm
they're
moving. Let's go. I'm moving. Let's go. Yeah.
so I want to show you this. There
I'm
is
moving.
Corilla here, and if you put Narek over here,
All right.
you can actually shoot her.
Moving. All right.
but she kind of like just disappears and then reappears. If you shoot her enough times, she'll eventually not reappear.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it really doesn't do any good to
Over
kill her.
here. Let's go.
Okay, we're ready to go inside. So we're gonna kind of stay in this corner. We have to shuffle between killing guys coming out here, out of this door, and out of that door. There'll also be some thralls that appear on the edge. There'll be whites coming from the leg. Inside the castle, it's kind of cool. You can see where they come down. There's really nothing in there. It looks kind of cool on the top, almost like it goes down somewhere. Although in reality it doesn't. It just stops there. But I wonder if I can show you. So you can see there's really not a path down. But if you're looking from here, it looks like there might be, stairs going all the way down, but there really isn't. It's just some triggers to get them down there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is a pretty cool effect.
Move
Step
here,
aside.
move there. Make up your mind.
We just gotta kill guys quickly to see.
Yeah. Burn, yes sir.
You see these guys come out kind of fast, and there's also some whites coming out here, so we can kind of just
Okay.
have the
Yes,
archers
sir.
deal with the whites. You got the melee clean up.
Yeah.
A lot of times I'm gonna park the melee back
Move
in
here,
this
move there.
kind of area because there's.
I'm
I think
moving.
when I played the white, some like
Mic
thrall
up, yeah.
rose up from the grave right there.
Yes
So
sir. Yes sir.
that's the best way to describe it.
Yes.
Rising from the grave.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay.
Right away.
Move here, move there. Make up your oh yeah. Yes sir.
Eventually we get a group of skeleton warriors and fetch near the
Okay.
end.
Yes.
But mostly we just gotta deal with whites and
Move here,
thrall.
move there.
I don't know how many groups there are, but there is a lot of groups.
My God, whee! Yes, sir. Make up your mind.
I'm trying to get my units
Okay,
to move to the next
okay.
group quickly, so that we can deal with them all fairly in a quick
Move here,
fashion.
move there. Yes. Yes. Move here, move there. Yes. Okay. Yes. Move here, move there. Yes, sir. Yes. Okay. Yes.
We got kind of two
Okay.
groups coming at once, but kind of like offsetting ourselves, kind of in the corner, helps us not be attacked by two groups at once. And it gives us time to deal with them.
Oh yeah. Okay. Make up your mind. Move here, move there.
Because we kind of weaken them, I figured our archers can deal with the last of them.
Yes.
Sweet.
Move here, move there. Make up your mind. Yes.
Got it. Step aside.
Yes. Yes, sir.
How far back did I save it? Oh, just going in. Gosh darn
I'm
it.
moving.
I
Let's
didn't
go.
pay enough
Let's
attention to
go.
my radar and missed
Yeah,
that group.
let's go.
Oh well, let's try this again. That's really annoying.
Okay. Move
Stand
here,
clear.
move there.
Of
Yes.
course I didn't do that when I was practicing. Maybe I should just back away a little bit more
Yes,
from that
sir.
door.
Move here, move there.
That's what happens when you don't look at your map for a while.
Oh yeah. Yes. Move here, move there.
Got it. Step aside.
Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm moving. Over here. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Okay.
I think maybe I just park behind this tree is probably that might be a better position. I don't know.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Okay. Make up your mind. Yes. Okay. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. Okay. Okay.
We'll move to the middle a little bit to get them to come on the one side of the tree.
Yes. Make up your mind. Oh yeah. Make up your mind. Yeah. Okay. Move
Got
there,
it.
move there. Oh yeah. Make up your
Just paying more attention to the
Yeah.
map this time.
Yes, sir. Move here, move there. Move here, move there. Yes, sir. Yes. Move here, move there.
See the lights going up on the map. They're right behind you guys.
Okay. Move here, move there. Okay.
Move over.
Make up your mind.
Move over.
Yeah.
Here. Step aside. Move over. Stand clear.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Move here, move there. Make up your mind. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
This really is quite a long level.
Oh yeah. Yes. Okay.
There's a lot of enemies to
Move
kill.
here, move there. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes. Move here, move there.
Half the thrall are pussed.
Make up your mind.
I actually want him to get here faster. I don't want him to lag behind.
Yes. Move here, move there. Yes, sir. Yes. Make up your mind. Yes, sir. Move here, move there. Yes. Yeah.
Got it.
Move. Yes.
Okay, you gotta be kidding me. Well, I'll deal with them again. I guess my archers were a little bit too far down. That's annoying. I think having, like, enemies literally spawn on top of you is not good level design, in my opinion. Like, the player shouldn't feel like the guys, like, literally, like the game beat them. They should feel like they were beat. They shouldn't feel like the game beat them. But I tried to put my melee guys down there because I knew I didn't position my guys quite right.
Okay, wake up your mind.
Got him.
Okay. Move here, move there. Okay. Mic up, your
Give some distance between
Okay.
where they're gonna spawn and my archers.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Come on, I can select him. Oh my gosh. Maybe I'll put him back a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's just put him back here. It's fine. This is.
Move here, move there. Mic up your mind. Yeah. Okay. Move here, move there.
Yes.
Move here.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Over here.
Okay, there's that. So that little annoyance is dealt with.
Mic up your mind.
There's a little bit
Okay.
more Thrall spawning than I remembered there.
Mic up your mind.
Yeah. Let's
You
go.
can kind of stick them really far on the corner now.
Yes,
How
sir.
did you get pussed?
Yes. Move here, move there.
It's the worst that he like doesn't remember your commands. You have to tell him what to do
Mic up
again.
your mind. Yes, sir.
Watch
Move
it.
here, move there.
Got him.
Yes, sir. Okay. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, sir. Move here, move there. Okay.
I think we're getting towards the end of the level because I think
Mic up your mind. Okay.
imagine if like your units were right there when those
Mic up.
you know guys decided to spawn.
Mic up your mind.
We'll do it. Yes.
I have a feeling this like might be the end, so I'm kind of positioning them right for the last group.
Let's go.
But we'll see. It's like a bunch of skeleton warriors and a couple fetch at the same time just rush through. We'll see. Yep.
Move here, move there. Okay. Yes.
Move over. Yes? Ready. Yes, sir. Got it.
Move there.
There we go. So I was using some of my plus
Okay.
arrows
Mic
just
up,
in case.
fine.
It's probably the one part of the
Mic up,
level where your plus arrows are
Okay.
super helpful. I mean, you can use them on the fetch earlier on if you need them.
Oh yeah.
You probably don't though.
Please.
Sweet.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Alright, and that's it.
Carilla, stand and face me.
So it comes to this at last. The same man that betrayed Kieran will murder his daughter.
It is just as I suspected. Here, my lady. This was your father's amulet. It belongs to you.
What are you doing?
Kieran's memories? He saved them for me in his amulet. Oh, Father, forgive me, I have been so blind. I have hated your true friends and helped your greatest enemy,
His enemy?
Kartuk. I serve Kartuk.
Kartuk is dead. We killed him.
No! Even Kieran was only able to wound him. Kartuk used my grief over my father's death to turn me to his ends. My life has been an illusion, a chimera. I have been a fool. Yet perhaps I can make amends. Come with me.
Well, that's that mission. A couple reloads. Took me longer to record this than what I thought, but figured you guys you'd like it sooner rather than later, so...
At the end of the mission, we learn that Kieran the Mage is in fact Karilla's father. As soon as Forebear learns this, he knows what he must do. He will take a gamble and give the amulet to Karilla. When Karilla receives the amulet, she realizes the error in her ways. Somehow her father's memories are stored within it, and she learns that Fenris and Forebear were in fact friends of Kieran the Mage. They were not responsible for his death. Karilla reveals that she was in fact tricked, and their true enemy was the very one she summoned to get her vengeance. The true enemy is Kartuk the Fiend. Karilla was the puppet being played like a fiddle. Kartuk used her pain towards her father's loss to do his bidding. He used her mistake of blaming the wrong people in order to further his agenda. It seems that Fenris and some of the other warriors had thought they killed Kartuk before, but in fact they only wounded him. This was their greatest mistake. Karilla hopes there is yet time that they can go and fix the mistakes she had made. Now she will be fighting on our side. Interestingly enough, the fact that Forebear Silent Oak had went and grabbed the amulet may have been one of the biggest mistakes he made. If Karilla had the amulet earlier, then she would have known that the heroes were not responsible for her father's death. It makes you wonder about these visions that Forebear had. Could it be that Kartuk was behind the visions? That he was the one who planted them there so that Forebear would seek out the amulet so that Karilla could not get it? Another possibility is that the visions did not have a sinister meaning behind them. but Forebear misinterpreted her having an amulet as a bad thing. Perhaps after studying these things and seeing that things were not the way they seemed, he started doubting his original interpretation of the dream. It seems like everything in this game is not the way it seems after all, so even his visions were not what they seemed. Corilla says her life has been a chimera because she has misunderstood everything about her life. On top of that fact, the fact that she can create illusions of herself and other people expands on this chimera theme. If you look up the definition of chimera, you will find that one of the definitions is the thing that is hoped or wished for, but in fact is illusory or impossible to achieve. She had hoped for revenge, but found that revenge she wanted was all based on a lie. This definition might not fit perfectly, but it is close enough that the name is fitting for the game. Now that we understand that Kieran the Mage was Corilla's father, it becomes abundantly clear why Corilla talked the way she did about the amulet at the tomb. It is unclear exactly why Corilla wanted the amulet. Perhaps she only wanted it because it was a memory of her father. Or perhaps there was something magical about it and she wanted that power. It becomes clear now, though, why she told Fenris and Forebear that they were defiling Kieran's tomb while she was merely coming to pay respect. Perhaps all she was trying to do was pay respect to her dead father. On top of that, her main motive could have been to seek answers, which would have been answered if we had not gotten in the way. So many questions that won't get answered. Now that is it for this mission. In the next mission, The Fiend, we will have to make up for Corilla's mistake and put an end to Kartuk, the Fiend. See you all then.